the first types of system software is operating system. Okay, so operating system is a system software. So this operating system is the most important software in a computer system. So we can define operating systems as software which consists of programs and data used to manage the computer hardware resources and provides basic interface for executions of various application software. Okay, so in this slide, okay, we list the most important functions of an operating system. So we move to the next slide to know more about the operating system. Okay, so booting and shutting down. Okay, so actually booting is a process of starting up or restarting the operating system. Okay, so there are two types of booting. First is warm boot. Okay, it will happen when the computer is already on and you restart it without turning off the computer or the power. Okay, so the second type is cold boot. It will starting the computer when it is turned off. Okay, so all right. Operating system also provide user interface. Okay, so a program that controls a display for the user, usually on a computer monitor. All right, and that allows the user to interact with the system. Okay, is a user interface. So the user interface actually allows the user to communicate with the operating system. Okay, so the user interface provides means of example input, all right, to allow the users to manipulate the system, all right, and then is also allow, okay, the output, okay, means allowing the system to indicate the effects of the user's manipulation. Okay, so we have two main types of a user interface here. First is a command line interface, right? Sorry, and graphical user interface, or we call it as GUI. Okay, so a command line interface, or we call it as a CLI, is a command line interface. Is a mechanism for interacting with a computer operating system or software by typing commands to perform specific tasks. So this method of instructing a computer to perform a given task is referred to as entering a command. So it accepts input via keyboard only and not suitable for beginners. Okay, so while the second types of user interface is a graphical user interface, or we call it as a GUI. Okay, so these types of user interface which allow people to interact with a computer with images rather than you text commands. Okay, so actually GUI will accept input via keyboard and pointing devices. Okay, so and it easy to learn. Okay, so elements of a graphical user interface such as we have pointer, icons, all right, desktop, windows, and menus. Okay, so in our slide here, okay, we have the first GUI based operating system. It was released by Microsoft in Windows 1.0 in 1985. Okay, so the application is a computer calculator.